when women call men short or talk about men's height, do you think that's body shaming? Because I call that heightism.
I don't think it's because me as a taller girl, yeah, we also get, you know, like patronized as well. So yeah.
You mean patronized?
Yeah, by men, like they'll say things like, oh, maybe you're too tall or whatever, you know what I mean? That's happened to me. Like,
So
men say that to me.
do you think that you probably get body shame for being taller more than short men get body shame for being short? Heightism, yeah, heightism. I made that up. Heightism, fam. But go on. That's King
Because
Richez.
I feel like
Copyright.
I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". I feel like because the average girl
You
is
said
like
you was 5'8" a
5'4".
minute ago.
No, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10".
This girl jumped from 5'8" to 5'10", bruv. What the hell?
I'm actually full.
Body shaming is making somebody feel insecure about their physical appearance, and height would fall as a criteria into that. So talking about somebody's height as a negative thing would be body shaming because that's a physical attribute.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. So why is it okay that women can diss men about their height, but a man can't diss a woman about her weight?
Do you know what the difference is?
Women, me, I'm actually a tall guy. I'm actually 5'10", and I do get this from my height. Like I've had men say to me, "Oh, you're too tall. Oh, you're intimidating because you're tall." Like things like that have
Yeah,
been said
but
to me.
them same guys would still probably want to sleep with you though. These women that are talking about these guys being short, they are completely disqualifying them and making them feel bad about themselves.
Remember that time when they was doing like a whole like tally saying, "Oh, if you're over a certain height as a woman, go defend the corner. Go defend the corner." All the tall girls come out now. Let's see.
Bruv,
Remember,
if a woman's tall and good looking, she's gonna get man. That's not, bro.
She is. Of
I'm not
course she
hearing
is.
that, bruv.
The difference between the two is that women have a strict list of criteria when it comes to men, and if being short is not her criteria, she's not even going to give you time of day. You're not even going to get a hello. With men, as long as you look good to them, it doesn't matter if you're typically their type or not. If you look good, they will go for you. And the difference between men and women when it comes to body shaming is men tend to use it as motivation more of the time, and women will just cry about it.
Yep, facts. And listen, I'll tell you now, yeah, I'm about 6'1". I had one of my exes, not my last ex, but one of my exes, she was 6'2". And guess what? I didn't care because I found her attractive, bruv.
yeah, but did she tell you her struggles though? Come on, she must
She
have.
loved being tall. She loved it.
Been a lot of
She was
struggles.
she liked that she was taller than most people, than most men. She liked it, bruv. So like all this, oh yeah, because I'm tall and people are body shaming me. To me, this just goes straight over my head, bruv. Because I've dated a girl that was considerably taller than most people. Like, so I don't really know, like, but I do know this: if you're a short guy, you will get disqualified by majority of women. Just like Bambi said, most women, they're not even going to give you a hello, bruv.
Wait, so literally, my friend has come up to me and told me, "Oh, this guy's come up to her and said to her, oh, he wanted to speak to you, but he thought you was intimidating because of your height." Da, da, da. You know what I mean?
He wasn't intimidated. He probably thought you was going to say no.
No, he told her.
How can you say no? So basically, the guy wanted to talk to you. The guy wanted to talk to you, and then he told somebody else that he didn't talk to you because he was intimidated. Why would he feel intimidated?
Because of height. Because I'm.
No, he's into the height. The height. No, let me explain it to you. I'm a guy. I know how we think. All right. He's thinking she's tall. So how tall was the guy around about?
He must have been like 6 foot. 6 foot. Yeah.
So he's 6 foot. Okay. Yeah. Well, boom. You were still quite close to his height. He's probably assuming that you want a guy that's like 6'4". He probably assumed that, bro. He's probably had an experience trying to talk to a girl that's quite tall before, and then she'd be like, you know what, I like guys that are taller. How many times? Now think about this. How many times you watch Pop the Balloon, yeah? Then Pop the Balloon or Find Love videos, and you'll see where a guy is taller than a girl, and the girl will still say, you're too short. I prefer taller guys. That happens
No,
all
but there was
the time.
yeah, but there was a situation where that happened with the women as well. Do you guys
Yeah,
remember
but
that
it
one?
doesn't happen
And
as
she was too short.
frequently.
It
It don't
happens a
happen as
lot. It happens a
frequently.
lot.
It doesn't happen a lot. No, it doesn't. It doesn't happen a lot. It doesn't.
I think it can happen either or, but there's going to be a disproportion between the two. Women are going to reject a man a lot more times than a man would reject a woman over height, and there's even a term that comes with it. If you're tall and you're voluptuous, you're going to be labelled as a stallion now. So
Yeah.
there's even a positive term towards it now. Although there are some men that would reject a woman due to her height, there's a lot of short men even with tall women.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, if you're a short man, most of the time, a lot more times than women would be rejected by a man over height, it's going to happen a lot more times with a man.
In the mix, yeah. You said you're 5'10". You said you was 5'8" before, but now you're saying 5'10". So I'm just gonna go with 5'10", yeah. Boom. Would you date a guy that's 5'8"?
I would say my limit is 5'9". 5'9". Because I can't be
So the
too.
answer is no. You wouldn't date a guy that's 5'8". The answer is no.
Yeah, but I would go an inch shorter. So 5'9".
Yeah, that's the limit though, right? That's the threshold. That's where it starts. Like, so what you're saying is like, because remember that the majority of men walking around are like 5'9", believe it or not. Yeah. And you're saying the average man only just is in your is in your range. He's only just made it, bro. So really and truly, that's not really your preference. That's just like the guy is perfect, but he's 5'9". Because because if the guy's 5'9", he would have to be funny. He would have to have some money. He would have to have some good looks in the face for you to even give him a chance, right?
As if anyone do.
No, but if you had a 5'9" guy, yeah, and then you had a 6'4" guy, and they were exactly the same, which one would you pick? Naturally.
5'9". I mean, no, 6'4", 6'4".
6'4", there you go. So the guy that's 5'9" would have to work harder than the guy that's taller, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, like it's crazy. And you do realize 5'9" is the average. So when people say average, that means that's the most people walking around. The most. The mode. The median. Yeah? But anyway, go on.
If I'm tall, I can have that preference. You know what I mean? Of height. Like, I feel like I can.
I mean, you can, but okay, let me ask you this. What is, in an ideal world, what height would be the guy that you would be with? If you could pick.
Okay, probably like 6'2", 6'2". I'm even lowering my standards because I know people are short. You know what I mean?
How
Like, 5'9", 5'9".
How are you lowering your standards when you're saying you would only just give the average guy a chance?
Because if I was shorter, I'd have more options. You know what I mean? I have way more options. If I was like 5'2", I could date someone 5'5", and it'll be calm.
At your height, you're an outlier. You're in the top % of women's height at 5'10". Yeah. And then you're making your life even harder to find somebody because you're looking for the top 4% of men. Remember, those tall men, they like short girls as well, you know. And short girls like those men too. So like, I don't know, maybe you might wanna make your range a bit wider, bruv. I don't know, like.
But now you're understanding where I'm coming from. Women that are tall experience discrimination as well. You know what I mean? So it's not just short men. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's just life.
I'm saying that men will get embarrassed and laughed at and joked on and insulted for their body way more than women will. Like openly. Like you can't even compare it, bruv.